spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at
Welcome back, Blockey Hockey Nation. We have the final 1 or 2 games, depending on how this first game goes, of the round 1 playoff series between the Montreal Voyageurs and the Boston Grizzlies. Pretty exciting series, well, generally I would say. The first game going in Boston's favor, 3-0. Montreal looking to get their get back this game. So I'm going to send it right over to Vanilla Egg. After the last game, do you think, what does Montreal have to do to kind of recuperate and step up their game this time around?
Well, Montreal's going to have a big chance here in Game 2 as Willier, Boston's star goaltender, will not be showing for this Game 2, and instead they have AllahFresco in net. Montreal has a big chance to capitalize on that, someone who hasn't played goalie at high level in quite a long time. So I think if they manage to just get some decent shots on net, I feel like they can definitely take a big win here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the goalie, especially in these playoff games, can be a huge make-or-break factor. And speaking of goalies, I mean, Montreal, Zazpixel in the Montreal net, he's been very kind of, I want to say off and on, but he's had some of the best performances we've seen out of any goalie this season. Sticks, how good do you think Zazpixel is going to play tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him play goalie, and he's been pretty consistent, so I really think he'll play really good, especially against his Boston team. I mean, he's looking to get his revenge still.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, Montreal, all season they have been, well, not all season, right after the beginning of the season, after trading for Z01, their main 2 superstars have been Z01 and Baba Bobo. How do you think that those two match up against Boston's Youppi and Ghosty Ferret, who have been a superstar duo for like a bunch of seasons? Like, honestly, they've been together for a long time. Sam Lowell, that one's for you.
Oh, wait, sorry, my flight was delayed. You know, my ears are still ringing.
Oh, okay, yeah. How do you think? How do you think Baba Bobo and Z01 are going to be able to match up against Youppi and Ghosty Ferret?
Well, we'll see. Last game, I saw Z01 was playing defense. I don't really like him there because, you know, he doesn't really get to do much, and I don't really see him as a defender. He's got to be putting pressure on this team. You know, that either means he's got to play center or got to play forward. Trust that their Montreal defenders can just hit it up to him. I mean, look, they need to get their offensive players up in that zone because, you know, there's a few stretches in that last game they had where they're actually putting on some good pressure, but, you know, that only happens if you keep those good players forward. So I think they're going to have to trust their defenders more and, you know, put more of a bit of an offensive threat.
Yeah, you know, I mean, what kind of center would put himself to, on defense for no reason, right?
Well, I don't know, actually.
Anyway, we got about 1 minute and 20, so we will continue to until the game starts. So we'll continue to talk for now. So let's go over some of the depth pieces. Montreal superstars are backed up, I think most notably by I want to say Chronix, aka TXQ. He's been really good all season on the wing. Boston, meanwhile, has had Sox PK really step up for them. Both of these players have been, I believe, first-line wingers, and both of them have been doing really good. I'm going to send this over to Sticks. What kind of impact do you think that these 2 players are going to be able to bring to this game?
I mean, I think there'll be a really big impact to this game, actually, as, excuse me, Sox is a really good winger for Youppi, as he does just sit up, as when Youppi passes him the rock, he finishes it. And I'm surprised he's not up there in the finishing chart, but I feel like every pass like gets from Youppi is just always in there, and same with Chronix.
Yeah, and puck drop is about to get underway, so we'll send it over we'll do score predictions really fast. Sammy the Whale?
Boston still should have this intact. I liked how they played last game. Nobody had an answer for Youppi. 3-1 Boston.
Vanilla Egg?
I'm going to go 5-3 Montreal.
I'm going to take Boston 2-1. Sticks?
I'm going to take Montreal 3-2.
All right, well, we're going to send it up to the booth. Sammy the Whale will be your caster. I will be color commentating myself. So we will get this game underway.
And underway we will get here. Both games possibly played tonight. That depends on how Montreal play in this game, as Youppi's going to take it forward off the face-off. Montreal, I believe, lost. It was 3-0 or was it 2-0? I think it was 3 for Boston. Not the worst game, though, for Montreal. You know, everybody looked at this matchup, thought it was going to be a complete blowout. Montreal didn't play as bad as we thought. Still room to improve here, as Baba Boba will forecheck it in the offensive zone. Now in here with Youppi. Youppi pulls it back on him. Baba Boba committed heavily there. Gives Youppi a wide open lane. Cam comes across well. Looks like they're going to elect to play Cam there. Baba Boba, first shot of the game, saved by AllahFresco, who's in net tonight. No Willie, no Zombie Magikarp for Boston. That means we're going to see the veteran goaltender, AllahFresco, known to be the worst goalie in the league according to the TikTok. So we'll see if that holds true, as Sox does well to hit it down the boards. Baba Boba goes for line change instead of hitting it. Sox, nice pullback there. Zaz slides across and hits it out, and now TXQ can break the other way. Gives the puck to Ghosty Ferret, though. No rated again tonight for Montreal. That was the big contention point. As TXQ gets a pullback, he gets a 5-hole, another save by AllahFresco. Boston just parted like the Red Sea there, letting TXQ get an open chance, but 2 saves for Fresco on the night as the pass goes across to Ferret. Oh, rated is here. I lied.
Yeah,
as he misplays the first play. No, yeah, he is here. That means Greatness is not here, who had an okay game. Didn't really get active, though. So we'll see how Rated can affect. Z gets a shot here, saved by Ghosty Ferret. Rated pings Ghosty Ferret's clearance, and it's another hit away by Boston. As AllahFresco lags out, there's no keeper in the net. What is... Yo. No keeper in the net. Will Montreal be able to take advantage of this, as Lampier's going to take it the other way? He's just driving forward. Optical comes across and hits it. As, they've got Lids just going in between the sticks now for Boston. As Ghosty Ferret's going to get a shot here, it's going to go wide of the net. AllahFresco literally just lagging out there. And a hit pass towards the slot by Fake. It's going to hit away. Now Optical can drive the other way. Maybe a chance here. Okay. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, but it turned out to be neither. They waste that chance. As Lids is still in the net for Boston. They're going to have to take advantage of this here. Big hit there by TXQ in the corner. He's going to get that. He's going to get a chance here pinged by Youppi. But then maybe a contentious goal, as Youppi was definitely hit out of the play there. Baba Bobo also gives him a hit there, but Youppi takes it away. Pulls it back on Baba Bobo. Misses the hit. Hits it back for Cam. Sent up for Baba Bobo. Gets a stick on that, but Youppi pings it away again. And now he's got a chance. 2-on-1. Sends it to the Sox in the middle. TXQ, nice recovery there. Now TXQ. Hits it up. So a little bit of a contentious here, as Youppi gets a stick on that. Great hit there, and then it's saved by Zaz. It looked like might have been going in. I mean, I guess people in the chat are being contentious here, as Lids is still in the net for Boston, so not really sure how the rules work. As Youppi's going to drive here, saved by Zaz. It doesn't matter. Youppi scores on the rebound. Montreal just capitulate there on defense and let Youppi walk right through them.
It was a really good run from Youppi, to be fair, but Montreal definitely giving him too much space. I think this is where I think Montreal is a little bit weak in the depth department with players. I think Cam364 was back on that play, who is not what you want against Youppi. I think their other defender looks to be I Am Optical. Again, not a player you want man-marking Youppi. So stuff like that I think is going to happen. Zazpixel makes the first save, but couldn't quite control the rebound, and Youppi puts that away. Boston is going to call a timeout. I believe they're putting AllahFresco back in net. I don't know if Lids can play skater now, though. It appears that he can. Can he?
I think they said the rules had changed. I'm not really sure how it works. I mean, I guess he can because it's an emergency goalkeeper situation. I guess that's a new rule. I don't know. I don't remember.
Pretty confused. We might have to take a look at the rule book. Either way, I mean, Montreal has not been that bad, to be honest. They just have not been able to shoot, to be honest. I mean, they've had so many chances, and they have just been shooting it right at AllahFresco or Lids, whoever's been in net. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess they can't do that. Youppi did write the rules, so you know, a little bit of a.
An early TO for Stam. Honestly, I kind of like the early TOs. I'm a big proponent of using your TO when you need it and not saving it for the entire game and never using it. I mean, especially after they had to make the emergency goalie swap. They TO to get their Stam back in order. I honestly love that call from Boston.
Well, I mean, they had to. They had a. I don't think they could actually play AllahFresco and Skater there to swap in for the shift because I'm pretty sure that one is a rule where you can't, you know, like just keep swapping Skater and goalie within
You
the same
can't.
game.
I don't think you can. Like generally, a goalie cannot switch to Skater, but I believe in the event of an emergency crash, there may be an exception. It's not a very often used. It's not a very often used rule. So pardon my my stutter, but that is why the ref is checking the rulebook, I believe. But it does appear that they will be able to field lids as a Skater once again. So.
Well, this is taking a while. This is unfortunate. I think they're just making sure the rules are, you know, followed here. You know, the referee pasting the wrong rule because he's a moron. Nice one.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, he pasted a rule. I mean, they're
that
saying
rule
it's an
isn't
emergency
even
swap.
relevant, though.
Well, I mean, they did swap it while. I don't know if it's the how the emergency. I don't know about any emergency swap.
We just pen booty for delay of game. Honestly, let's put the ref in the box, bro.
I don't know, but
I'm not. This has happened with skaters where a skater will crash a midday.
that's
This
different 'cause
has
it's a skater.
never happened, I believe, with a goalie. Not that I can remember, at least. So.
Well, because I think what's happened is it's happened with a goalie they've crashed, but they haven't actually replaced that goalie with another goalie that was already skating.
Yeah, they put a fourth skater on the ice, whereas Lids was in goalie mode.
Well, no, I don't think they put a fourth. I think they literally just have three because I don't even think you can put a fourth on.
You can after 10 seconds. That's the rule as it pertains to skaters. I believe Youppi is going to talk to the ref and show him the rulebook. This is news to me. I have never heard of this rule.
Well, I don't know why we're saying take back the goal. I mean, you guys didn't even shoot on the open net. They didn't even take advantage of it. I mean, yeah, it's still stupid, but I mean, you know, so it's one thing to you know, actually have a shot that goes in and doesn't count because of that, but like they didn't even get a chance and they got scored on.
It looks like they may take a pen if this rule isn't in the rule book. Youppi may have misremembered, or may have. Well, Youppi also wrote the rule book, but I mean, if he didn't put the rule in that lets them do that, then it's not in the book and it should be a penalty. But
well, if it is a penalty, does that mean the goal technically gets disallowed? Because it's like, I don't
guess.
know.
I guess it would, because the goal was scored, I believe, after the switch back. There's gonna be a penalty. The question is, will the goal be disallowed? That I'm not sure, because the substitution didn't affect the play. At the same time, well, I don't think them scoring with lids and net is the problem. Is the problem putting lids back at skater, or is the problem putting lids in net?
No, I think it's putting lids in net and then putting him back at skater. Because I don't know if you can put him in net like during the. I think they're going to count it as no goal though, and when the play actually happens.
That would make more sense.
I think they're going to count it as no goal because the play happened before it happened, and then after they scored. So I believe this
Yeah.
will be a no goal. Montreal's going to get off the hook with this
Wow.
one. I mean, you know, it is unfortunate for Boston, but I mean, look, if it's not in the
Yeah.
rule book, it's like, look, even if he made it, it's like, and he thinks that it was in there, if it's not in there, well, what can you do?
L
It just means
morals.
you got to
This
add that
is
for later.
okay. This is, you say it's a known rule, but this hasn't been applied since probably like season 12. This has not happened in any of the recent memories with all of the new players. I mean, if it's not in the rule book.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I don't even remember.
I don't think we
if they
can really
said it's been
use the
around for a
excuse
while.
it's a known rule if it's not in the rule book, personally.
Yeah, you can't. And then I also don't even know, like, when has this been? I feel like I've seen it play where, like, I just know the rules where it's like, oh, you couldn't put a keeper in or like swap keepers like ever, and then
Yeah.
it used to be you can't swap during like in between the periods. But I guess I don't know. I've never heard of the emergency, but
Well, apparently
I guess,
it was
Montreal
a
gets away with that.
fabrication.
as Baba Bobo now on the power play for Montreal. They get the goal taken away, and they get a power play here. Let's see if they can take advantage of this, as Youppi's just going to drive it forward. Cam puts it back out. Youppi and Sox on the penalty kill. I mean, looks like Montreal's literally just holding back on a penalty kill. This is a bit unfortunate here. It looks like they're just too scared. They don't even want to go for the puck here, which is not really what you want to see. I mean, you don't get scored on, or you at least get the goal away, but now you basically just didn't do anything on that power play. As Youppi just pulls it back a bunch.
Oh my god.
And that's the penalty killed. As nobody wants to go for the puck. As TXU maybe with a chance here. Gets a P3. Saved by Fresco. He doesn't even shift on that one. Gets it down. Now Lids clears it up for Youppi. Bubba tries to ping it. Gets hit away. Now Optical in the corner. Double hits it out. Only to Sox though. He whiffs a few times on the P3 clearance. Sox does well to pressure. Optical hits it out. Z now looks to take this. Just hits it right into Ghost Fair. Pings that again. Optical P3s it up for Z. Z hits it over for Raiden. Raiden gets a step on Lampier. Maybe tries to scoop the middle. Hits a P3. Great chance there. Fresco was way out of the net, and he shifted on that. Interesting, as Raiden hits it towards the net. It's going to get hit away. Slot pass there. It's hit behind the net by Ferret. Double pushed by Montreal here. Raiden tries to do something from behind the net. Ferret breaks away here. Gets past Z. Now he's got a chance here. Ghosty Ferret. Good save there from Zaz. I mean, the back check from Montreal right now has been kind of bad, as Ferret was literally just able to get past two Montreal players and get a free P3 there. As Z now hits Ferret in the corner, but loses him. Ferret with a bit of a step here. Z hits it back and then just elects to stay up. Lamp clears it down for Ferret. Hit there by Cam. Nice play there from Ferret. Scoops to the middle. P3's that there. Another save by Zaz. I mean, Zaz elects to hold that when they go for changes, but I mean, I don't know. Montreal not looking too confident right now.
You would think with the momentum shift they got, they'd have a little bit more pressure, but it just seems like they've gotten even worse, honestly.
As Youppi goes for a play off the face-off. Good ping there from Baba Bobo as he looks for the 5-hole. Baba Bobo trying to scoop that there. He's got a lot of time here. He's the one electing to take it in the back. I mean, it just means that he's kind of forcing himself to make all these plays. As Youppi pulls it back on Cam, he's got a chance towards the lane, and he's going to score. You take one of their goals away, but they fire right back, and yeah, it's kind of be expected. Let's be real.
And I mean, Baba Bobo just turning it over right to Youppi. And that is just not a play you want to make, because now Baba Bobo can't even defend it, and he's leaving Cam 3-6-4 against the best player in the league, and that's a rough one. Again, like you said, when Baba Bobo is taking it all the way from his defensive zone himself, he kind of has to solo play through Boston's entire team, and when Youppi's on the ice, it's pretty hard to do.
Well, it's hard to do, and I also don't like how he does it, too. He always full commits on those when he goes on the corner, and so if he loses that, he's already out of the play. Like there again, he's full committed. He just leaves Cam on an island alone. Sox scores it right through, and there's two for Boston. I mean, Montreal is just falling apart here.
Oh my god. Yeah, and I think this is kind of what happens when your depth is as bad as Montreal's is right now. I'm not sure if they're missing players, but if this is their full team, then this looks pretty rough, to be honest.
It's rough there. I mean, this is one of the hardest parts about playing center. I mean, it's the balance of going forward and staying back. And, you know, if you're not doing it right, I feel like Baba Boba, that's twice now where he's gotten scored on because of a bit of not disciplining on the center role where he just full commits on a play where, you know, it's kind of one of those 50-50s. You go forward, you win it, maybe you get a chance, but if you lose the chance, you basically are leaving a 2v1 for your team, and both times Boston has capitalized, so need to see a little bit more there as Baba Bobo gets a chance here, hits it off the post, a chance on the rebound, a great play there from AllahFresco and Lids on the line. It's a good chance there, but it'll be hit away by Boston as Youppi pings this in the zone. He's got 3 Montreal players following him. It's going to be Penn, though, on the home team. Was somebody hitting there? I don't know if it was somebody hitting Youppi on the back check. It was.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks when you're down 2-0 to get that called on you, but that was so insanely blatant. There is no two ways about it. That is absolutely a penalty.
Yeah, Bosie Ferret's going to score, and this game is already wraps. I mean, I liked how Montreal played that first series. They didn't play too terrible. They got some shots, but I mean, they have come out here and they have not looked good.
Yeah, and I mean, Igrushka, aka Greatness, is on the bench. I wonder if he showed up late and they couldn't play him or something, but they were better when they had... They were better when they had Greatness, I think. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at chat. There's a little bit of a controversy in chat.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, this is just unfortunate here for Montreal. I mean, look, they were only in here due to Seattle's misfortunes and then their last game where they fumbled. You know, this team, they have some decent players. I think the big issue is that the defense on this team is just not very good. And their superstars, when they're not performing, they don't really got anybody else going for them as Baba wrapping around the net here. Hits it away from Ferret. And a 5-hole pass Fake. Fake does well and hits it down the boards. DX2 sends it up. Z now just kind of roaming up there. Not getting on the puck and whiffing on the attempted ping there. Now, Rated tries to clear it up. Gets hit by Fake. Looking to drive towards the middle. Rated. Struggling to clear it out right now. Eventually clears it out. Good ping though for Fake. Z will take this. Got chance. Sends it to the middle for Baba Boba. Nice ping from Ferret. Now can look to drive the other way, but hit by Rated. Ferret does well. He's got no support yet. He does find Youppi, though. Youppi pulling it back. Going for a bit of a move there. Maybe a pullback into shot, but it's going to get hit away by Montreal. It's Baba Boba now. Looks to hit it out. He pings a good pass across to Z. Z sends it back for Baba Boba. Great ping there from Youppi. Prevents it from going on his stick. Montreal need something here as Baba Boba tries to do something there. Ghost Ferret's all alone if Youppi can find him. The pass goes a bit too far. Rated will clear it back behind the zone. Maybe one last chance here for Boston. Double hit out, but Baba Bobo will shift on that. And that'll do it for this first period. A bit of a dominant display, I'd have to say, from Boston. You know, a bit of controversy in the beginning of that game. But, you know, Boston rightfully in the lead 3-0. Stephen, take it away.
And yeah, it feels like it's been a long time since the last desk due to that stoppage. But I'm just going to send it right over to Sticks. What do you think happened that period for Montreal to go down so badly?
I mean, honestly, I think they just fell down after Boston scored the first goal. I mean, just for some reason, they just like started playing bad and just weren't playing defense anymore. It just like seemed like they give up after that first goal for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, after you get a goal called back and then get scored on right away again, it can definitely be demoralizing. Vanilla Egg, we've been talking a lot about how Montreal hasn't been doing so good. What about Boston? What have they been doing that's been making them play so good and being up 3-0 in the first period?
I definitely think that Boston has done a better job of using that space in the offensive zone that Montreal's lackluster defense has been giving them. And then Zaz Pixel has really just been trying to play hero ball and predict the shots well with his slides. And Boston has just been abusing him with that by shooting where he is rather than where he's going to end up. And it's allowed them to score 4 goals technically in this first period. And so Montreal kind of needs to clean up in the crease especially.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest, Montreal has not had no chances. I mean, they have 5 shots on net, some better than others, but Sammy the Whale So why can't they score? I mean, Boston doesn't even have their second string goaltender in net. They're playing with their third string goaltender. Why the hell can Montreal not seem to find the back of the net?
I really think the superstars on this Montreal team are just not playing up to par. I mean, 2 goals from against Baba Boba, that were probably his fault, where he just, overcommits as the center role, and, they concede because of it. I think, going into this game, they should have just had a better mentality, playing a bit safer on those plays. You're going up against really good players like Youppi. You have to play disciplined, and your chances will eventually come, but now that they're behind, they're just, stuck in these chances here. Or they're stuck dealing with the repercussions of those early mistakes as the game gets underway here. Baba Boba, nice pull back, but TXQ's going to hit that up. Looks like he's lining up to play a little bit farther back, which again, I feel like this is another major issue of this Montreal team. You don't want to have players like TXQ as your last player back, as he's a decent winger, but defensively he is not very good. As Youppi sends it to the middle, Sox gets a hit on that. It goes off the far post. Now Baba Boba sends it up for TXQ. Nice pass, but TXQ's touch is pretty heavy. Gives Youppi a chance to hit that. Pulls it back on him. Hits it up for Sox, who's wide open in the middle. Baba Boba recovers well. Sox trying to ping that up. Baba Boba trying to pull it back on the clearance. Youppi sends it up for Sox. TXQ hits it and then hits Sox. And Optical will clear it out so they can get their line changes out here. Z pressuring Lids. Lids just clears it up. Rated pings that one away. Rated will pressure Youppi in the corner. Youppi will win it out. Has a chance to beat Z here. Z recovers well, though. He's got a bit of space here on the boards, but he just hits it right into Fake, and then he loses where the puck is. It's now Fake. Whiffing a few times on it. He basically clicked 5 times to hit it once. Is now Rated. Trying to scoop it towards the middle. Ferret hits it towards the corner. He'll elect to take it behind the net. Pulls it back, actually. Loses Z there. He's got a little bit of space to work with here. Scoops it past Rated. Nice move there in neutral ice. Gets that P3, and what a save by Zaz. Ghosty Ferret looking like his old self there as he gets a great move and a great P3. I'm actually surprised that went on net, as Ferret is known to hit the post a lot when he P3s. As Z gets a deep chance, it's going to go in! Montreal has life off of a very weak P3 from Z, and that's why they got to shoot. They've got AllahFresco in net. He is known to be the worst goaltender in the league.
And finally, a well-placed shot. We did see a play at the end of the first. Zia won a very similar play. Had an open shot, but instead passed it into Baba Bobo in double coverage. This time he elects to take the shot, the correct decision as it turns out. And I would say maybe the first well-placed shot. I don't even know if it was that high quality because it was from so far back. But I do think that was the first shot that I've seen that wasn't just directly at the Boston goaltender.
And I mean, that's what Montreal's got to do if they want to win this game. They've got not their greatest keeper in net, so if you're able to take advantage of that as, oh, well, I guess they're not, as Ferret scores here, extends the lead. I mean, again, this Montreal team defensively is not good.
And these, honestly, Youppi and Ghosty Ferret just look like they have giant force fields around them that are pushing away any Montreal defenders. I don't know why they're giving them so much space. That one isn't on Zaz. He did slide out of the way. I'm assuming he was predicting it to go far side, but when you let Ghosty Ferret walk in literally to the middle of the slot and take a free shot, yeah, you can't blame your goalkeeper on that one.
I mean, that is a goal. I mean, it was a nice goal. It was a nice curve from Ferret. He 5-holes it near side. But, I mean, you had basically 3 Montreal players near him, and none of them hit the puck. So that is unfortunate. You get a goal in this game, and you think, oh, maybe we have a chance, and then you instantly concede after that. I mean, I don't know what more they got to do as Baba Bobo tries to go for a sharp angle shot there. He hits behind the net. That gives Baba Bobo a hit in the corner. That one actually will be called here. That one, a hit. I don't know if that one fully a penalty. It hit him back into the play, but a chance here for Montreal.
I mean, I think corner hits, they can look like they don't really matter, but they definitely can. Like, if you get hit in the corner while you're trying to win it out, it can be a huge turnover, and it can really kill momentum.
There's a chance there for TXQ off the face-off play from Montreal. It's blocked by Sox, who was shifting there, and we see this penalty play again from Youppi, who, last time they had this penalty kill, Montreal just could not get it off his stick, as finally going to elect to put 2 people forward. They get it off his stick. Baba Bobo sends it back for TXQ. got a lot of time. This is where you need to be careful. You know, take it up, take it smart. Oh, and TXQ loses it. Chance for Youppi here. Scoops to the middle. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you know what's funny is I actually did a play exactly like that recently. So you know what? I understand his pain. I understand his pain.
It does suck. You just have to take your space better. Like you just can't hit it straight forward, unfortunately, especially when Youppi is there watching it. You generally have to hit it more to the side and take some space to the side, and maybe find a time to either cut mid or send a pass when you start drawing players' attention. But his touch was a little bit heavy, and he gives Youppi a gift, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is unfortunate there. I mean, this game is pretty much well and over. I feel like, you know, Montreal, you know, they did get their goal, but they kind of look like a shell of themselves. As Rated sends the pass across, he pings it. Cam sends it across. Rated with a chance. He misses the puck though. As now Youppi gets hit away by Rated. Penalty is over for Boston. They got their full skaters. Oh, there's a penalty on there. I don't know what the penalty was on there. It's a pen on Montreal. I don't know what happened.
Also don't know what happened. Youppi in chat asking why he did that. I am assuming that Rated just smacked somebody outside the play and not a lot of people saw it. Yeah, that does appear to be what happened. It does seem like Montreal giving up a little bit, unfortunately.
As that's going to be an FOV on Ferret. He was in front of the dot. But yeah, I mean, look, they've got 5 goals in 9 shots. Zaz not having the greatest of games. You know, he had a really good end of the season, but you know, you need everybody on the team to be performing in playoffs. That's how you get these wins. As a Fake's pass goes way up, Zaz just plays it towards the corner, but nobody's there. Ferret trying to do something from the corner. He misses it. Hit there by Ferret in the corner. Not going to be called. Zia1 drives towards the middle, hits a decent slot pass, or pass across, but you know, nobody there as it is a, you know, on the penalty kill. So Fake now just hits it towards the corner. Baba takes it up, P3s it up. Offsides there for Boston. They'll just tag up here as Z now, trying to do something from the boards. Baba looking to reset the play. He just sends it up. Ferret pings that one away. Maybe a chance here. Scoops past Baba, takes it back with a chance here. His shot's going to go wide of the net. Z will take this here as Montreal get their player back on the ice from the box. Z going to get past. He gets past. He gets a P3. It's saved by Fresco, who has a 6-4-7 right now. You know, just pointing that out.
Okay.
Lids sends it up for Youppi. Pulls that back there. Gets past TXQ with ease. Looking to hit it past towards Sox. Z pings that one. Trying to step back and pull it back, but gets hit away by Sox now. Looking to drive past the boards. He runs on the bench, though. Rated trying to send it up. He takes too long. Sox hits it towards the middle. A bit of a miscommunication play there from Zaz. Slides on top of the puck, but TXQ hits it away. Now TXQ. Nice fastball there from Sox. Scoops towards the middle, hits it towards Youppi, but it gets shifted. It's a chance for TXQ. Good save from Fresco. As some decent P3s from Montreal, but that's really all they seem to be having for them right now. As TXQ will pressure Lids in the corner. Keeps the puck up there, hits Lids though. Lids pings it away, and now Youppi will take it from him. Looking to slide it past up Baba Bobo, but nothing's going to go there. It's now Baba Bobo, hits it up, gets past Youppi. He's got a bit of space to work with. Sox comes across, misses it. Chance for Baba Bobo. He looks for the P3, takes too long, and Youppi gets there on the back check. So he hits it from Youppi, sends it to the middle, a chance, and that one has to go in for Montreal as they hit the post. Unlucky there for Montreal. It was a good slot pass from Baba Bobo. You had 2 Montreal players in there. Z pulls it back on Youppi, hits it towards the middle. Baba Bobo, what a great slide there from Fresco. He covers the angle superbly and blocks that P3 as there's a great play from Montreal again. As TXQ dilly-dallying in the defensive zone again. Ferret hits it towards the middle. A great glove there from Zaz prevents Youppi from getting on that. He's going to hold this with 14 seconds left.
And Montreal finally gets pressure, but continue to be unable to score. I feel like their shots weren't even that bad that time. They just, the bounces didn't go their way. And now Boston, Youppi and Ferret on the ice. It's going to be hard for them to keep that pressure.
As Z wins the faceoff. I'm not sure how that wasn't called an FOV, but whatever. As now Z has a chance maybe to get a P3 here. He does. It's saved by Fresco. I mean, you know, similarly to last game they played, Montreal does have more shots. I mean, that doesn't mean they are the better team, as they are down 5-1. Sifton.
Yeah, I mean, Montreal outshooting Boston 10-9. Boston's shots, however, are them walking into the slot and getting a 5-hole. Montreal's shots are P3ing it from the red line. They are shot checking, which not a bad strategy. It's what I would do too, especially with AllahFresco in net. However, it's a little bit futile when you're down by 4 goals. So I'm just going to send it over to Sticks, and I mean, we've seen 4-goal comebacks before. Do you think it's possible this time?
Against Youppi, I would say no.
I mean, we have seen it against Youppi. I believe Camper scored like a hat-trick in one period one time after getting traded from Boston to the Blues, but not since then, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it's highly that it will happen. Maybe like a 5% chance that it could happen, but I don't believe in the comeback.
Yeah, I can't say I believe in the comeback either. Vanilla Egg, let's say something nice about Montreal for once. I think, all things considered, I think Z01 hasn't been playing awful. I mean, he hasn't been doing amazing, but he does have a goal, and he has seemed to get the higher quality chances from this Montreal team. What do you think about his performance tonight?
I think he's been doing very well. I mean, he's taken the shots he's needed to, obviously got on the board. I think that, honestly, I feel like he could help them bring it back if his wingers are just getting more open. He prides himself on his playmaking ability and being able to get the puck into better parts of the ice to create chances. And unfortunately, his wingers have just kind of been running cardio with him needing to take control, and he just doesn't really have that same shot that he should have.
Yeah, and I do want to point out Z01 his plus-minus is 0 right now. I do believe he's generally matching up against the easier line since he's on second line. But, I mean, I have seen him out there against Youppi a fair amount, and he seems to be playing pretty solid, all things considered. Just maybe not good enough to make up for the rest of the disaster that this Montreal team has been tonight.
As what the heck was that from Montreal? Oh my! Oh, good save from Zaz though. I don't know what I just saw there. They did the JBHL kind of face-off play as Z shifted on Baba Boba's attempted hit up to get some. Z sends it over for Cam. Gets hit away by Lids. It was a decent play there from Montreal, from Z especially, hitting that pass across. But, you know, having Cam as your player up there is a bit risky. Z gets beat there. Youppi beats Baba Bobo, but Baba Bobo, nice back check there, hits it behind the net. Both players whiffing on the puck a little bit here. Youppi takes it away. Looking to hit it out. Baba Bobo, nice play there. Gets the P3 out. Hit across, and now Cam will look to take this. He's got Sox pressuring him here. Good ping out by Cam. Now Baba Bobo with some space. Youppi comes across to win this. Baba Bobo behind the net. Gets run down by Youppi. Youppi will take this around the net now. Pulls it back on Baba Bobo. He's got some space to work with here as Montreal are going to look to get their first changes here. So does Boston. Optical sends it up for TXQ. Nice first touch there. Ghosty Fair pings that one away. TXQ hits it back. A bit chance here maybe for Fake. Rated hits it towards the boards. TXQ sends it up for Z, who's out here maybe trying to get Z a little bit of a chance on the second line to get a goal. But nice move there from Ferret. He looks to get that P3 off, but it's hit away by Rated, as now Z has a chance. He runs over the puck, sadly. There was a pass across to TXQ open. He took too long to get the pass off by running over it. It's now Ferret behind the net. Z will pressure here. Looks to hit it out. Has a bit of a step on Ferret, and P3's it out. Pinged by Lampier. A chance for Z here, but Lamp hits it towards the corner. TXQ will take this in the corner. Looks to double hit to the middle. It's hit away by a combination of Lampier and Ferret. Now Ferret will look to break it out here. Z, nice ping there. Maybe gets a chance here. Sends a pass across. He's been doing that a lot, but sadly, nobody there for Montreal to get there. As Fake with a chance, it's hit away by Cam. Z looks to get the shot there. Gets hit away. Bunch of hits there. Somehow it's a shot there from deep by, I think it was Baba Bobo, or Cam, one of those, but it's a save by AllahFresco, and he holds it.
And I'm not sure if Boston maybe is letting off the gas a little bit, given that they're up by 4, but it does seem like finally the game is looking a little bit even. Just far too late, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is probably just misplay from Montreal. You know, I'd actually like to see the Z Youppi line matchup. Z's been actually doing pretty decent on it. Baba Bo, on the other hand, I don't know if he's handled it that greatly, and I feel like he would have been better on that second line. As Sox gets a nice pullback on him, a chance here, saved by Zaz, who comes out of his net to play that. As Youppi gets it past Baba Bobo, a chance here, hits it to Sox. Sox misses it, though. Yeah, not aim god in that situation, as the net was wide open. He just doesn't get a stick on that. So now Youppi hits it past Baba Bobo. Optical will hit that up. Chance here for Sox. He's just wide open. A save by Zaz. Youppi gets it past Cam. Cam recovers. And Baba Bobo hits it towards the corner. He sends the... Okay, Baba Bobo just passed again to the other team. And Sox is going to score in the slot.
And, yeah, I wonder, I think Baba Bobo just seems to have stopped caring, sadly. I mean, he's been on the ice for all 6 goals against. I just checked. He's just having a rough one right now, and unfortunately, it's in the playoffs when his season's on the line.
Yeah. I mean, I know he's a good player, but he has just not looked that good this game. I mean, he's been overcommitting and extending on a lot of these plays, and it's pretty much given Boston a chance every time. And then on the same token, I mean, he hasn't really got to do too much going forward. He's had a decent few slot passes, but besides that, I mean, you know, in a game like this where you're probably not the better team, you have to play disciplined. You got to wait for your chances. You got to play smart, and that's what Montreal hasn't done. Is Fake gets a chance towards the net, he just hits it towards Zaz, and now a chance maybe for Z. Doesn't get the fast P3, and now Fake can go the other way. Pinged by Rated. Z pulls that off Rated, gets a chance for a P3 save by Fresco, who's actually not looked terrible in net tonight. He's got 11 for 12 right now. I mean, let's be real though, most of the shots from Montreal have been deep P3s. So, no too many high quality chances.
That one wasn't even that deep. That was like the blue line.
Yeah, but it was from a tight angle. You kind of expect him to make that save.
That's true, but still,
TXQ
was a pretty good
runs
play.
over the puck, and now a chance for Fake. Gets his P3, it's saved by Zaz. I mean, you know, when I say, you know, expect to save, I mean, it's mostly when they P3 it right at the goalie like that. Makes another save there.
Good call.
As Lampier looks to clear this out, he just boots it up. Baba Bobo pings it, maybe with a chance here. Z is going to take it. Just another misplay there from Montreal. You know, Baba Bobo had a chance. He's going to get a chance of the slot, but AllahFresco's done really well in that regards. He's covered the slot extremely well. He's got on top of 2 of those pucks, as now Youppi looks to drive forward. Z, nice back check there, hits it towards the corner. A hit around the net. Youppi will take this here. Z hits it down the boards. Only the Sox, though. Looks to hit it towards the middle. Z runs away with that one. Sends it up for Cam. Cam with a chance here against Lids in the offensive zone. Hit away, and now maybe a chance for Sox. Baba Bubba on the back check. Just going to hit it behind the net. Get hit by Sox there behind the board or behind the net. Not going to be called.
Would
Sox
argue
looks to
that
P3 that.
Maybe should have been called, but
maybe
this late
it's
in a blowout game.
Yeah, they're probably not going to call that as Z's attempted pass gets hit away. You had 2 Montreal players waiting for that pass. The Sox is going to try to hit this towards the middle, pulls it back, looks to hit it towards the middle. Gets hit away though, and now Baba Bobo gets it past Sox, but Youppi's just waiting there. Sends it back into the zone. 40 seconds left in this game. I mean, it's pretty much over. I don't think they can score 5 goals in 35 seconds. Let's be completely honest. As Youppi now gets past TXQ. TXQ hits it past, though. Hits it behind the net. Can't get it out, though. Youppi just pressuring him here on the corner boards. Hits it behind again. TXQ just smacking him. Going for a move there is Youppi. Good save from Zaz. And he's holding it. Okay.
I mean, this game is over. 13 seconds left. Scoring 5 goals is impossible. Montreal calls for a timeout. The ref says that the game is too far gone for it to be worth it. Just to clarify, the ref does have the authority to say no to a timeout in this case.
Yeah,
in this case, I think it's justified.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what a timeout would do. Just it'll make the game go longer.
Let us
Elongate the
talk for
game.
more. I do love talking to you, Sammy
Nope,
Lowell.
nope. Oh, well, that's gonna be it though. Boston wins this game convincingly, 6-1. Montreal looked better in that first game. Second game, not so much. But that's gonna do it for this series. We've got other series later this week. I know the Friday series is Toronto, Minnesota. I know there's the Phantoms game at some point, and then a bunch of other games. So stay tuned for those.